Hey there, and welcome. You've landed in the right place for the deep dive. Today, we're taking a fascinating look at a truly special spot in Tennessee, the Avalon neighborhood in Franklin.
Hmm.
Picture this a beautiful blend of, upscale living and a genuine feeling of belonging nestled right there in Williamson County.
Yeah,
It's all nicely secured behind gates and just a hop, skip, and a jump from the vibrant areas of Cool Springs and historic Franklin.
exactly. And what we really want to explore in this deep dive is the essence of Avalon.
Hmm.
You might have heard about it, maybe driven by, but we're going to uncover what it's really like to live there,
Right.
the lifestyle it offers, and crucially, what's happening in the real estate scene right now. We've gathered insights into the neighborhood's atmosphere, its community, amenities, and some very recent real estate data from the start of this year, actually.
Fantastic. So, our goal for you today is to pull out all the most interesting and valuable pieces of information about Avalon. So, let's just get right to it. What's the immediate feeling you get when you, arrive in Avalon?
Well, what immediately strikes you is a real sense of intentional beauty. As you enter through the gates, you're greeted by these wonderfully landscaped common areas. It's almost like stepping into a meticulously maintained park.
Okay.
There are charming clock towers that add a lovely visual touch, and the winding sidewalks practically encourage you to take a leisurely walk.
That sounds incredibly inviting. And the homes themselves, they aren't all the same, right? Our info suggests a pretty good mix of styles.
Absolutely not. You'll find a range from those charming, almost storybook-like cottages,
Hmm.
to more substantial and really impressive estates. And they're all nicely situated with plenty of mature trees around. It really creates a feeling of established peace and quiet.
But it's not like a place where everyone just keeps to themselves, is it? We understand there's a nice balance between that tranquility and genuine connections among neighbors.
That's a really important aspect of Avalon, yeah.
Mm.
The way the neighborhood is planned, with those shared green spaces and a focus on community events, it really encourages those neighborly bonds to form. People genuinely seem to connect and build friendships, while still respecting everyone's personal space and privacy. It's a nice mix.
And for anyone who loves to get out and enjoy nature, it sounds like Avalon really delivers. Smith Park and the Brentwood Trail system are practically right there.
Exactly. We're talking direct access to miles of paved walking trails. Perfect for a relaxed stroll or, a more energetic run.
Nice.
And for those who enjoy a bit more adventure, there are even mountain biking trails. Plus, you might just catch a glimpse of local wildlife deer, and wild turkeys are apparently quite common.
Oh, wow.
So if a blend of a beautiful home environment with easy access to nature is something you value, Avalon seemed to offer a fantastic combination.
Okay, so we're starting to get a wonderful sense of this peaceful and beautiful place. Now, let's talk about the local culture. How does that community spirit really manifest itself?
Well, the neighborhood association appears to be quite active and plays a key role. They organize regular social events, and that's where that real sense of community truly comes alive.
Like what kind of events?
Picture relaxed, poolside get-togethers in the summer months, festive holiday celebrations that bring everyone together. It's those consistent opportunities for interaction that really strengthen those connections.
And that community clock tower keeps being mentioned. It sounds like it's more than just, telling time.
It really is. It's described as a nostalgic centerpiece. And those gentle chimes you hear throughout the day likely add to that charming, almost fairy tale-like atmosphere of the neighborhood.
Ah, okay.
It serves as a focal point, something residents truly identify with.
Now, while Avalon sounds like its own special haven, it's also conveniently located near all the great things Franklin has to offer, right?
Precisely. You're just a short drive away from Franklin's historic downtown, which is absolutely brimming with unique boutique shops and fantastic restaurants.
Sure.
Lots of farm-to-table stuff.
Love that.
And of course, the Franklin Theater is a real cultural gem for live performances and movies.
And Franklin has some pretty significant annual events that draw people from all over, doesn't it?
It does indeed. The Main Street Festival and the Pilgrimage Music and Cultural Festival are major events for the entire region.
Right.
What's so appealing about Avalon's location is that you can easily be part of all that energy and excitement and then, retreat back to the tranquility of your neighborhood.
Best of both worlds.
Truly the best of both worlds.
Absolutely. So let's delve into the practical aspects of living there, the amenities. It sounds like luxury and convenience are really tightly woven together in Avalon.
That's a very accurate way to describe it. The gated security, to begin with, offers that valuable peace of mind.
Yeah, that's huge.
And it's interesting to note that many homes even come standard with smoke detectors. Then you have the community pool and clubhouse, which aren't just for recreation, but also serve as central gathering spots for those neighborhood events we discussed.
Gotcha. And for families, the playgrounds and parks must be a significant attraction.
Without a doubt. They provide those natural spaces for children to play and for families to enjoy outdoor time together. And then you have that direct access to Smith Park and the Brentwood Trail system, making it incredibly convenient to stay active.
It seems the practicalities are well covered too, with features like underground utilities. It's amazing how much those seemingly small details can contribute to the overall look and feel.
Exactly. Underground utilities keep the landscape clean and uncluttered, and the sidewalks ensure safety for pedestrians. And for families with school-age children, the zoning for Clovercroft Elementary, Woodland Middle, and Ravenwood High School is a major plus. These are consistently recognized as top-performing schools.
Okay, really important for many buyers. Now let's get a glimpse inside some of these homes. The descriptions paint a picture of true high-end living.
They certainly do. Gourmet kitchens with top-of-the-line stainless steel appliances are a common feature, as are beautiful hardwood floors throughout. The primary suites often sound like personal retreats, spa-like bathrooms and all that, and those screened porches and cozy gas fireplaces really evoke that classic Southern charm and comfort. Plus, with the mention of smart home upgrades in many properties, you're getting that seamless blend of traditional elegance with modern technology.
Okay, this is all sounding incredibly desirable. Now let's get down to the specifics. The real estate market. We have some data here from the first quarter of 2025. Sounds like things are quite dynamic in Avalon.
Indeed, we're fortunate to have some very specific numbers from January 1st to March 31st, 2025. And valuable insights from Marc is nationally recognized real estate coach and a local realtor with an exceptional understanding of the Avalon market.
Perfect. So what's currently available? Let's start with those active listings.
Okay, as of the end of March, there were 9 active listings. And they showcase a pretty wide price spectrum from just under $830,000 all the way up to a significant $5.45 million.
Wow, quite a range.
Yeah. The average list price was around $2.5 million, and the average price per square foot was $449.
That really gives you a sense of the high-end nature of the properties we're talking about. What about the size and layout of these homes?
The square footage ranges from a comfortable 2,465 to a very, very spacious 8,651 square feet.
Huge difference.
Big difference. On average, you're looking at 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, and 1 half bathroom. Interestingly, the average time these properties spent on the market was only 22 days.
Just 22 days, okay.
Yeah, which indicates strong buyer demand. Things are moving.
We have a couple of specific examples here which really help to illustrate the variety, right?
You too. There's the property on Wandering Circle listed at $829,900. It's a 3-bedroom home, showing that there are entry points into this desirable neighborhood at a, relatively speaking, more accessible price point.
Okay.
Then, at the other end, the stunning European-inspired estate on the Lady of the Lake Lane is listed at that $5.45 million mark.
Gotcha.
The median list price of $1.75 million also gives a good indication of the middle range for currently available properties.
Now, there is also one listing marked as coming soon or on hold. What can we learn from that?
Right. That particular property is listed at $750,000 with about 2,558 square feet. 2 beds, 2 full, and 2 half baths. The price per square foot here is lower at $293, which could be attractive to those seeking a slightly smaller home or perhaps those who are downsizing but still want that Avalon lifestyle.
Makes sense.
And that coming soon designation often suggests strong interest and anticipation from potential buyers even before it officially hits the market.
And just one property was listed as under contract showing. What's the situation there?
That one was listed at $850,000 for 2,465 square feet, 3 beds, 2 full, 1 half bath. It had been on the market for a longer period, 112 days.
Okay, longer than the average.
Yeah, but the fact that it was still under contract and allowing showings often indicates what's known as a sale of home contingency.
Oh, why?
This means the buyer has an accepted offer, but needs to sell their current property before they can finalize the purchase of the Avalon home. It suggests continued interest despite that condition.
Okay. Now let's look at the properties that actually sold during that first quarter. That's often the most telling information about the market's strength.
Absolutely. 4 properties successfully closed between January and March of 2025. The sale prices ranged from $725,000 up to $1.3 million. The average sales price was impressive, just over $1 million, $1,072,500 to be exact. And the average price per square foot for these completed sales was $305.
Okay. And in terms of the size and layout of the homes that were sold?
They range from about 2,500 square feet up to almost 4,400 square feet, typically featuring 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, and 1 half bathroom. But what's particularly noteworthy is the average sales price to list price percentage, 98.38%.
Wow, nearly 100%.
Very high percentage. It tells us that on average, buyers are paying very close to the asking price. It indicates a strong seller's market with limited room for negotiation, generally.
And the time it took for these homes to sell. That's always a key indicator of how competitive the market is.
The average days on market for those 4 closed sales was a remarkably short 8 days.
8 days. That's incredibly fast.
Incredibly quick turnaround. Really highlights the highly competitive nature of the Avalon real estate market. Properties are moving fast.
We do have one specific sale mentioned, 304 Hamlet's End Way. What insights can we gain from that particular transaction?
Right, that property ultimately sold for $1.3 million, but it was initially listed higher at $1.45 million.
Okay, so a bit of negotiation there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It suggests that while the market is very strong, there might still be some opportunity for negotiation in certain situations, although it's still sold for a very high percentage of the original asking price, just under 90%.
And what's Mark's professional opinion on all this activity? He really seems to have his finger on the pulse of the Avalon market.
Marc emphasizes that the Avalon market truly stands out, even within the already robust Franklin area real estate scene. He attributes this sustained high demand to the compelling combination we've been discussing. The security and exclusivity of a gated community,
Right.
the exceptional reputation of the local schools, and the fantastic array of both outdoor and community amenities. This powerful combination consistently drives strong buyer interest, which translates into excellent returns for sellers and the opportunity for buyers to invest in a highly desirable and rewarding lifestyle.
That makes perfect sense. And for anyone listening who might be considering a move to Avalon, Mark's expertise sounds like an invaluable asset.
Absolutely. His extensive experience as a national real estate coach, combined with his deep local understanding of the Avalon market, makes him an exceptional resource. For anyone looking to navigate this area, whether you're buying or selling, he's definitely someone to talk to.
Good to know. Now, looking ahead, what exciting events are on the horizon for Avalon and the surrounding Franklin area as we head into spring and summer 2025?
Oh, there are some wonderful events coming up. For those who might be interested in experiencing Avalon firsthand, there's an Avalon open house weekend scheduled for April 6th.
Oh, perfect timing.
Yeah. Specific homes like 344 Wandering Circle and 395 Pennystone Circle will be open to visitors from 2 to 4 p.m.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic opportunity to walk through some beautiful properties and even chat with current residents to get a real feel for the community.
That sounds like a great way to check it out. And what about events beyond the neighborhood itself?
Well, just a short and pleasant drive away is the Franklin Main Street Festival in late April. That's always a huge community celebration with arts, crafts, live music, delicious food, the works.
Always fun.
Then, closer to home, Avalon typically hosts its own pool opening party in late May, a fun way for residents to welcome the summer season.
And for those who appreciate fresh, locally sourced goods.
The fantastic Williamson County Farmers Market kicks off its weekly season in downtown Franklin. You'll find a wonderful array of fresh produce and artisanal products there. Avalon also usually organizes its own summer social in June, probably a neighborhood barbecue or picnic, which sounds like a lovely way for everyone to connect. And to round out June, Franklin on the 4th is a big pre-Independence Day celebration, usually June 29th, 30th, with spectacular fireworks that's easily accessible from Avalon.
So it really does seem like there's a fantastic balance of community-focused events right within Avalon and easy access to the vibrant cultural scene that Franklin has to offer.
Exactly. It's that harmonious blend that makes it such an appealing place to call home.
So as we wrap up our deep dive today, it's clear that Avalon truly offers an exceptional lifestyle. I mean, from the luxurious homes and strong sense of community to the top-notch amenities and a really thriving real estate market, it certainly seems to check all the boxes for a sought-after neighborhood.
It absolutely does. And the real estate data from the beginning of 2025 strongly supports its reputation as not only a highly desirable place to live, but also, a sound investment.
Right.
And as we've highlighted, Marc's extensive expertise in this specific market is just an invaluable resource for anyone considering buying or selling property in Avalon.
Absolutely. So for those of you tuning in who might be contemplating a move to the Franklin area, or maybe even within it, and the charm and allure of Avalon have captured your attention, we wholeheartedly encourage you to take that next step. Reaching out for a strategy session with Mark could be just the key you need to unlock the magic of this truly exceptional neighborhood.
Hmm.
His unique blend of national perspective and deep local knowledge could be the very thing that helps you find your perfect place in Avalon. Seriously, reach out.
Yeah, this deep dive into Avalon really underscores what makes a neighborhood truly special. It's so much more than just the houses. It's the lifestyle it cultivates, right? The
Mhm.
strong sense of community it fosters and the convenient connection it offers to the surrounding area. It really makes you consider what truly resonates with you when thinking about where you want to live and what your ideal next move might look like.